Yo, what is up guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube and today we are back with day 3 of our consistent everyday live streams. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this mini series we've got going on. It's not really a series, I would say, but you know, we've been streaming every day. It's actually been not as hard as I thought it would be. I've been putting time away towards it, and I think because of that, it's been a lot easier on me. So, yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys do enjoy the live stream. Leave a like if you do. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. Alright, let's get into this. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my microphone a little bit. And, actually, before we start the stream, I wanted to show you guys an excellent flip that I had. And this was an overnight flip that net us about 5 mil. So, yeah, definitely check that out. I put it in the Discord as well. You can see that I bought 5 Dragonfire Awards for 36.3 mil and sold them for 37.3 mil. So, I was very happy to have that flip today. And, or, I guess, overnight, because I thought that was actually really good. I've never flipped Dragonfire Awards before successfully, so that was really awesome. Let's make sure this guy knows about the live stream here. Anyway, wow, we've got a lot of people in here already. What's up, Vindes? And Emmett Foreman says, keep it up, ready for the stream, bro. Great to hear. A White King says, hello, good sir. Hot and Spicy says, keeping up with the daily streams. I am, as best I can. And, a White King says, a real big flip. Yes, that was a very good flip that I had. I was very happy to get that, since that gives me another 5 mil. So very happy to see that. Had to have a little bit of a sip of my coffee there, but let's get into the flips, guys. There's really no reason to wait any longer. Gonna start with the, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my microphone and get it in a good position. So we're gonna start with the Amulet of Torture. Reason being is we haven't had the best luck on these recently on the past couple of live streams, especially this week when we've been streaming every day. So I just want to get them in and get them out of the way, and it actually looks like the margin's gonna be about 40k today. So that's actually the best we've done so far, I think, on these. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get a couple of those. Following that, we're going to do the Amulet of Fury. We're going to do our bread and butter flips first today, just to get them out of the way and squared away so we don't have to worry about them later on in the stream. And I can go forward knowing that I've already flipped everything that's on my bread and butter list. Now, the Furies are actually not that good of a margin today. It looks like we're getting less than 10k. But like I said, they're one of the best flips, in my opinion, in this entire game. They buy and sell really fast, and the margins are always decent. So it's always worth going in on for the most part. Zolver Scales are going to be put up next. Now, Zolver Scales, like I said, I pretty much always say that they're my bread and butter flips, but if we're only going to get 1 GP on them, they're not worth flipping, and we'll see what we get here. Yeah, 1 GP, not really worth it. We could list for 196 and wait, but I'd rather just come back and check those later on and see if we can actually get them for a 2 GP margin, excuse me. So, we're going to try the Blood Rune next. Cure Music, what's up, man? It's good to see you, and hopefully you're having a great Wednesday here. This is our 3rd day of the streaming everyday live stream series, I guess. It's not really a series, but wow, the Blood Runes are actually a 5k margin, or not a 5k margin, a 5 GP margin. You know, I will say that the live streaming every day is getting, it's like tiring out my voice. You can probably tell I'm losing my voice a little bit. So yeah, that's the only downside to this. My throat hurts like a little bit, but besides that, not really too much downside to it. I mean, I really like the viewership we're getting on these, and everyone coming in and saying hi, and it seems like everyone's really enjoying it. So I'm so glad to hear that, and I'll keep up the good work for you guys as long as you're enjoying everything. Now we're going to go ahead and flip some Rune Darts. The margin on these looks pretty decent. Again, Rune Darts, great flip to do with like a 40 to 40 mil cash stack. We also got all of our Furies in, so we're going to turn around and sell these 2958995, and we'll list that and let it do its thing. Should go relatively quickly here, and we've got 418 mil to work with besides that. So let's try those Armadyl crossbows again. Last stream they did us really well, and I wanted to get a couple of those. And guys, I recorded a video actually, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And, oh, wow, that Armadyl crossbow margin is very strong. Let's try to get a couple of these, see if we can buy and sell a few. But yes, I had a very good flip in this video, and I can't wait to share the video with you guys because it's it's just a really good flip. I want to showcase it without putting it in the Discord. But if you did not see my flip today, I had an excellent flip overnight. I put it in the Discord, link in the description below if you do want to join that. It's a great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack. But either way, I had a great flip, net me about 5 mil. It's probably still on here for those who have not seen it yet. But here we go, 186, 181. You can see I bought 5 Dragonfire Wards for 36.3 mil, sold them for 37.3 mil. Very, very nice, because I've never flipped those before, so that was the first time actually going and trying to profit off of those, and looks like we were pretty successful. Anyway, guys, hopefully you are enjoying the live stream. Leave a like if you are, really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this, always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. Now, let's go ahead and try to flip some Dragon Darts as well, since we already have our Rune Darts listed here. The Dragon Darts, we haven't really had a lot of success on this past, like week or so. So, yeah, I'm hoping we can get at least a decent margin on them, and it looks like we'll get like around 20 GP, a little bit less, I think. The problem is, it looks like they're very, very high priced compared to where they normally are. Now that we're getting close to 3K, I'm a little bit nervous going in on those. That being said, this is a very highly traded item, so the margins generally hold pretty well. They don't hold exact, but they bounce within like a certain like 5 GP range, so I'm not too worried about losing money on those Dragon Darts. Mahogany Planks, another great flip. I think we try these almost every stream, and they're honestly one of my favorite flips. Oh, they actually look like they're pretty low priced right now too, which is very, very good. Usually when Mahogany Planks are under like 26 or like under 2090, I would say 2080 maybe, then they're in a good spot to flip. Usually that means the price movement is going to go up for them. Again, not always, but most of the time that is how that's how kind of I perceive it, and I do flip this item a lot, so I have a pretty good take on when an item is at a low price. A ton of them just bought in a chunk, so I'm a little bit nervous about it, and they're buying pretty quickly, but I'm just going to hold strong and leave that there, and hope it does actually not crash on us, although I actually am a little bit nervous that that might be the case. Bandos Chestplate's going to be the last item we put in for this slot. I want to flip a couple larger margin items today to try to net a good bit of cash. It's going to be a little bit harder, I think, just because we're on live stream and stuff like that. But either way, I think it's going to be more effective for growing our cash stack, and hopefully we don't have to compete with too many people to get there. Just because we do have to pay Ice-T back by the end of the week, I think on Friday, and we have to give him 500 mil. So we need to make as much money as possible before that point in time. Jordy Baldy says, hey, how are things going? And you know, things are going, man. I'm losing my commentary voice for live streaming every day and stuff like that, but besides that, I'm actually doing pretty decent. Lawbin says, are you creating a regular schedule? What's up, Lawbin? It is good to see you, man. Right now, I don't really have a formal schedule. For the most part, right now, we'll have live streams on Mondays and Fridays, like almost always. So you can just count on having live streams Mondays and Fridays, usually around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just this week's a little bit different. I challenged myself to live stream every day this week, just because I really felt like it would be a fun thing to do. I thought it would be good for channel growth as well. And since I'm getting a ton of live streams out there, we'll reach to a little bit of a larger audience and even provide you guys with more content. Now, of course, guys, if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash deck or anything like that, please do let me know. I am here to help you guys. I want to give feedback, you know, any kind of personal feedback I can. And on top of this, you know, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys and help you manage your own cash decks, answer questions like that. You can tell that, like, my commentary is getting a little bit slower, a little bit, like, not necessarily worse, but it's not as, there's not as much behind it, if you know what I mean. Just because my voice is very, very tired, but again, I'm staying strong. I want to live stream every day. Now, as you can see, I've got about 27 mil right now, and usually when I'm flipping, I try to, like, I know certain items in my head that have a limit of 20 mil or 10 mil, 5 mil, like different limit items. And I know that for 27 mil, this is a great amount to flip super restores, stamina potions, prayer potions. So I think we're going to try Saradomin potions, or Saradomin brews, excuse me. So we're going to try to flip a couple of those. I'm thinking maybe prayer potions will be the best to try first. Stamina potions are great, but actually stamina potions are good even if you have around 10 mil, because it's not super expensive to flip the limit, and the limit on potions is 2k every 4 hours. And honestly, this prayer potion margin is not even that good, but we might as well do it since it's not bad at the same time. So we're going to go ahead, list that, and let it do its thing.
This is, excuse me, a damn.
How did your tests go? I still have more tests. What is it, next week? The most tests I have are next week. I have 3 next week. I had 3, not this past week, but the week before. So I'm kind of in the intermediate stage right now. That's why I kind of want to do a lot of live streams this week, because I will be pretty busy this weekend, I think, as well. But I'm hoping I can actually... So I recorded a video, haven't edited it. I can't say freaking edited. I have not edited it yet. Jeez, it sounds so weird to say, but I have not put edits on it. How about that? I have not put edits on it yet, but I do plan on doing that hopefully sometime today or sometime tomorrow, so I can maybe release that on Friday for you guys. And then I'm hoping to get another video out this weekend as well, but I don't have any concepts in mind on what to record, so I'm still thinking about what kind of content I should put out for that. I see, best of luck, man. Thank you, Vindes. Really do appreciate that. Emmett Formant says, you're doing good on the live commentary, in my opinion. Very informative, so it helps the novices like me. I'm very glad to hear that, man. And Emmett, like, seriously, shout out to you, because you said you were a new flipper, and you've been in every stream. You're really trying to learn, and that's, like, a very, very good sign. The Discord, like I've told you before, is a great place to also kind of increase your knowledge and get help outside of the live streams. People can really help you manage any amount of money in the Discord. Even if you're not that rich, people will tell you how to make money to get to the point where you can flip. And honestly, it's a big helpful community if you would like to join that. Link in the description below for anyone else who might be interested. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want subscribe if you want more content like this. Jeez, I totally messed that up. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. I'm all sorts of off today, guys. Wow. Jack Wade says, what would you flip if you had a 15 mil cash stack to leave and go train for 2 hours? That is a great question. If I had 15 mil, I would put the flips that I would put in. Let me think. I would do Adamant Darts, Zolver Scales, Revenant Ether, maybe like Magic Logs, but what I would do is I would list them a little bit below what I checked them for on the margin. So if they're, like, if I did a margin check, I would go a little bit under what I actually checked it for. That way it buys a lot slower, but then we get a larger margin on the item. Glories would also be a good choice too, because those do take a while to buy. You could also do Green Dragonhide Leather as well. That is also a very good option. You're going to generally, for that situation, want to select items that are going to buy slowly, but for the most part, sell relatively easily. So you just want to put very, very low listings in, and hope that an item does buy up over the allotted time given. And if it does, then you can get a large margin on it, especially if you go underneath the margin. Let me see here. Hopefully that helped answer your question, Jack. And if you have any more questions, just let me know in the live chat. I'd love to help you out, man. Emmett Foreman says, joined the Discord yesterday. Haven't had time to really explore it yet. Gotta figure out how Discord works. Just created the profile. You'll figure it out, man. I remember when I got Discord and was trying to figure it out as well. Just give it some time. You'll get into it, man. With the new quest and area coming out soon, what do you think will go up in price? Honestly, I didn't even know we had a new area coming out soon. I just checked the Mahogany Planks margin. I think it dropped. Let me check those Mahogany Planks then. But I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into the update too much. If you guys could give me some insight into what's actually coming and the quests and stuff that's coming in, please let me know. The margin did drop, but I'm going to list for 2078 and actually hope that does sell off, because I don't really want to go too much below that. The Mahogany Plank margins do shift a decent bit, so I think if we've got, you know, 13,000 Mahogany Planks, that we can actually get them off. But thank you, SW. I do appreciate you checking the margin for me and letting me know about that. Oh, no side panels. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. I totally forgot about that. That happens a lot, to be honest, for me. Not that it's a huge deal, because we've been bank standing the whole time, but thank you. I do appreciate that. This is nice because it lets us see how much of the quantity we bought without actually having to click it and see, which is cool. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. Been streaming every day this week, and it's been honestly very, very fun, and you guys have really seemed to like it, so thank you for the continued support on this. Link in the description below to our Discord group if you are trying to learn how to flip, whether you're a beginner flipper, even if you're an experienced flipper, we could really use your expertise in that Discord group, and on top of that, you can even get better at flipping, because it's just basically a bunch of people who are interested in flipping, and will share items that they flip that are good, their success stories, even the stories where they're like, oh, I totally messed up on this item, guys, and here's what I learned. It's honestly, like, probably the #1 tool in old school RuneScape to learn how to flip. Griffin DOS. Oh, yes. They were talking about that, yeah. I do remember, I don't know the exact quest that's coming out or anything like that, but is there possibly a new boss that comes out with that as well, or what's the deal with that? Are they putting, like, new boss content? I thought they were, but I'm not positive, but I thought that was, like, the plan. Again, not too positive. I'm not too good on the updates, just because I come on and flip a lot. I don't really look too much into the updates. I think you can make more money just flipping every day, buying and selling, than you can if you invest in an item, to be quite honest. And investing in items is not always going to pay off, so. They said it would be a skilling boss, if I recall correctly. Yes, that is right, actually. It is a skilling boss. I did forget about that. And it didn't focus on EXP rates. It focused on drops. That's what they were saying. Jack Wade said, I had a 6 mil cash stack and made 6 mil flipping rev teleports with a 1 to 1.5k margin in 3 hours. My first day of flipping. I think I got lucky finding that. I find that flipping the Revenant teleports and the Zulrah teleports is extremely difficult, to the point where I do not flip them. I don't think I've really ever had a... I flipped it successfully before, but not... I've never gotten the quantity of Revenant teleports that I've wanted to get, or Zulrah teleports. The price just fluctuates so much that it's crazy, and I have a very hard time actually selling them off. But that's just me. I don't know. Some items that you guys find I really don't like, and there's items that I find that a lot of people don't like. So, hey, that's just flipping. 9073 is what we're going to list for, and hopefully those do sell relatively quickly. Are warrior rings worth a flip? It depends on the margin. I don't think I've ever flipped warrior rings before. I flipped the Seer's ring, which I do think is worth flipping most of the time. But again, your better rings are going to be your archer's rings and your berserker rings. They're usually going to hold at least a 10k margin on them, and they're generally pretty easy to flip. Can you flip cannonballs? Yes, you can. And looks like those mahogany planks sold off anyway. We didn't get as much as we wanted to before, but we still made a profit. So definitely not disappointed on that. Looks like we made about, I don't know, a little bit over 50k. So that's not too bad at all. We'll flip cannonballs just for you, Naz, just because they're not too hard to flip. And again, cannonballs, one of my favorite bread and butter flips. Although this is not on my list anymore, just because I have so much GP now that I don't really have to focus on it. But if you are a new flipper and you don't have a ton of GP, maybe you're working with 3 mil, between like 3 mil and 5 mil, cannonballs are a fantastic flip. Same with blood runes. I mean, look at this, guys. We just net 5 GP on those blood runes. That's a pretty big flip considering how much money we put into that. Let's see, we made about 50k on those. So that's actually really, really good. It's a lot better than you're usually going to do on blood runes. So pat on the back for that. Sean Giason, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I always know it's you because you put a lot of Y's at the end of your hey. So, yes, very excellent. I know you can. I mean, can you do it on stream? Also, can you flip dragon crossbow? I don't really like flipping the dragon crossbow, to be honest. I don't find it to be a very good item to flip. Now, what I am a little bit nervous about is this armadillo crossbow. It was selling for 32,500 before. So I'm not going to forget that. So we are a little bit under that, but we haven't sold any yet, and I'm a little bit nervous. We've got a trade coming in from Pumpkin Face, hopefully somewhere around here. He's not here yet, but... Jordy says, I understand the early time on the non-standard streams, but I'm shocked to see Wednesday stream like an hour and a half early. Ice-T will be upset he missed another stream. Well, the goal of these streams is not to stream at 12 p.m. I've just been because if I start at 12, then I won't be able to stream because I have to go to class. So that's why all these random sporadic days. Oh, I guess it is Wednesday though, so I could stream at 12 today, but I just came on and started streaming early because I don't know, I'm in this mindset of streaming every day, so I kind of wake up, get ready, and then stream as soon as I can. So yeah, you're right, I should have maybe held off until 12 today, but I mean, this is still going to work a little bit better for me just because I'll get my thank you Pumpkin Face for the 13,000 vials of water. Really do appreciate that. Adding that to the stack, getting closer to the 10 million stack. Thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate it. Now, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I could have streamed a little bit later today, but I thought that, I don't know, I just wanted to put it up as soon as I could, and yeah, so now we're here, but yeah, I'm sorry, Ice-T, man, if you're watching the VOD back, I apologize. He'll catch us on Friday, I'm sure. There's a new boss coming that is a mimic boss that has something to do with clue scrolls. Oh yeah, they did talk about, like, getting better clues or something like that. One Eye Willie, I love that name, dude. One Eye Willie says, would you recommend flipping with less than 1 mil or should you grow your cash stack first? Generally, I recommend starting at about a 5 mil cash stack to flip, but don't let that deter you from flipping anything. I usually say 5 mil is the best, but if you don't have that, you can flip minor things like blood runes or Zolver scales, just like very small amounts of things, just to learn how to flip and get that mindset down. And you can just kind of do it while you go do other money makers in games. So maybe you want to, I don't know, what are some, I don't even do any other money maker. Maybe you want to go bossing, so put in a couple flips, even though you don't have that much money, and then you come back and you sell the flips and you make profit. So that way you're kind of learning how to flip, and you're still making money on the side, on top of the boss rewards that you're getting. SW says, is 7k margin worth it on the Sears ring? Yeah, actually 7k margin on the Sears ring is pretty decent. You're never going to get the same kind of margins on the Sears ring as you will on the Berserker ring and the Archer ring, and that's just life. So anyway, speaking of the Archer ring, we're just going to flip a couple here, just because, hey, I feel like in the mood to flip the Archer's ring, and it's a pretty good flip, so definitely not scared to flip this. And it looks like it's under 6 mil now, so that is a good sign. I think that's healthy, just because the Sears ring's really not worth 6 mil. Not the Sears ring, the Archer's ring, jeez. It's really not worth 6 mil, in my opinion, just because there's so many that can come into the game. So I know because of mobile, they went up a lot in price, because a lot of noobs are coming onto the game, and they wanted to buy one, of course, because, you know, it's the best in slot ring for archery, but it's not worth 6 mil. I mean, they're so easy to get. Oh yeah, we're gonna flip the Dragon Pig again, guys. How was the D-Pig flip yesterday? It was quite late into the stream when you put them in. It was actually really good. I was able to sell them all off for the 20k margin, and I basically discovered that, yeah, that's one of my new items that I would like to flip, so. Anyway, we sold all the cannonballs for a 4 GP margin. That's actually a lot better than I used to get when I flipped these, but it looks like we made like 30-ish K on them or something. I don't know, a little bit under that. So very happy with that. Do you do any overnight flips? Yes, I do overnight flip. I do a lot of like the Dragon Hide leathers. That's like some of my favorite items to do overnight. On top of that, I sometimes flip like high-end PVM items overnight as well. So Grazi Rapier. Yesterday, I tried flipping the Dragonfire Ward, which I successfully did, but yeah, it's not out in our history anymore. But if you are interested in seeing that flip, go back to the beginning of the stream, or besides that, you can tune into our Discord, link in the description below if you would like to join that. Great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack and everything like that. So yeah, definitely check that out if you would like. It's also a great community to hang out in. 19 viewers. What's up, everyone? Hopefully you guys are all having an awesome Tuesday, and hopefully I'm not distracting you from some work or something like that. But if I am, then hey, let's at least make this bank, right? So let's go ahead and list some dragon arrows. Actually, let's do the dragon pickaxes, because we did say we wanted to do those. The dragon pick margin was really, really good last time we did this. And on top of all of that, the limit is like 40 or something. So it's really a very good flip that I actually did not know about. So thank you guys for enlightening me on this item, because it is very good. So we're going to go ahead and flip as many as we can, which looks like it's going to be about 10. So that's not bad at all. What is the most you've made off of one flip? I love that question. Sean Gason, the most I've made off one flip is 15.8 mil, and it is documented in the Discord if you would like to see that, but it was a... Did I say Tuesday? I literally saw that comment in the middle of my sentence and was like, did I say Tuesday? Wednesday. Excuse me, guys. Hopefully you're having an awesome Wednesday. We're past Tuesday now. Hump day, Wednesday. Let's go. I want to get farther. But yes, it was farther on in the week. But yes, it was a 15.8 mil flip, which was 2 Grazi Rapiers, which I don't know what the margin on that is exactly, like 7.5 mil for each of them or something like that, but it was crazy. And I'm not gonna like brag about it, but that is by far the best I've ever done. The Armadillo crossbow is kind of making me a little bit nervous. We're gonna knock this down just a little bit here, guys. See, it's saying it's trading for 32400 like flat, but I don't think that's actually the case. This should be a decent listing to get that off. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like. It seriously does help me out a lot. Gets my content up there with some other great content creators in the old school RuneScape space. Small EXP Lamp, flipping old school, some of my favorite people. Anyway, subscribe if you want more flipping content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. Discord, link in the description below. Great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack. And wow, I sound like a broken record every time I say this stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys are like conditioned to just completely ignore it at this point, because it's literally the same exact sentences every single time. Thank you for putting up with me, guys. Thank you. But yes, so we're making some decent profits here. Although these prayer potions should be selling. I don't know why they're not, because it's actually a little bit nerve-wracking they're not. So we need to make sure we can check. And it looks like the margin is dropping a little bit. We're still going to make profit on them, but we're going to go 90, 62, just because now I want to get them off. I'm a little bit scared they're going to keep going down, and we need to like free up another slot. And if we can still profit, then I'm not going to be too upset about it at all. A White King says, yeah, I just tuned it out after a while. SW says, sadly, I gotta go to sleep early tonight. Just wanted to say, hey, don't forget to give our boy a like. That's right, SW. Thank you for stopping by, man. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to you, man. Shout out my depression already. Alright, Naz, shout out to your depression, man. 22 viewers. Whoa, what is up, guys? How's it going today? Hype Wednesday streams. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Really do appreciate that. What are you guys flipping today? Have you guys been flipping today? What's been working for you? What has not been working for you? Where are you succeeding? I want to know some better items so I can actually add to my own list and, yeah, become a better flipper. We got 1 dragon pickaxe so far, hopefully to get more soon. It's Wednesday. 22 views and only 7 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. It really does help me out a lot. You don't understand, like, as a growing YouTuber, and I'm literally streaming every day this week for you guys. Come on, that's worth a like. That's worth a like. Red Chins worked nicely. Thank you, the Minecrafter. We'll try those out in a minute here once we clear up another slot. A little bit nervous about these Armadillo crossbows, guys. Not gonna lie. I'm Glory Matt in the CC, by the way. Oh, okay. Welcome, man. Anyway, you guys can join our CC if you want at Syratube, just like our YouTube name here. We'd love to have you in the CC. Just a great place to contact me in-game if I'm ever logged on and ask me a quick question. The Discord is maybe a little bit better for the flipping-related questions, but if you want to join us in-game, our clan chat is Syratube, just like my YouTube name. One Eye Willie says, I made 50k from rune arrows last night before the margin closed. That's actually very good on rune arrows, so congrats on that. Looks like everything in general is moving decent today. I do think the tortures probably had a little bit of a margin stretch, so let's do 16, 8, 65995. Go like 20k over what we saw originally, just because they haven't really been buying, so I think they might have stretched a little bit. Looks like we got all of our archers rings as well, so we're going to list these for 5988, I think we'll do. Yeah, 5988, 995. List that, let it do its thing. That's going to be a decent flip if we can get those off for that margin right there. 15k each for the archer's rings should net us a little bit shallow of 100k. Oh, I went to the gym, guys, yesterday for like the first time in a long time, and my arms are super sore. I got inspired by this RuneScape player on Instagram, actually, who goes to the gym like literally every day. And he plays RuneScape, so that was inspiring to me. Oh, man. Hey, we sold one of the Armadillo crossbows. Very good to see that. That means we're going to be able to get these off. That's going to be a huge... If we can sell this, it's going to be a really good flip. Bandos chestplates, still waiting on those. Looks like we got 2 or 3 of them off already. 2 so far. Hopefully we can get another one there. Dragon... Actually, like, I'm not disappointed today because we're actually able to buy certain items right now. The past couple of live streams, it's been pretty hard for us to buy certain items and actually sell them off for good margins and good profits, but today it seems to be working out pretty decently, so very happy to see that. Although these rune darts we listed in the very beginning haven't really been doing much, so we're going to go 170 and hopefully they sell pretty quickly. And the archer's rings still liquidating as well. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything like that, please let me know. I would love to help you guys out. And I think we're going to do the Vorkath stream on Friday, maybe. Maybe we'll do it on Friday. Just because, like, we've been doing a lot of flipping here, and we're going to be doing flipping tomorrow as well. So maybe it is better that we, you know, kind of change up the content a little bit. I don't know what happened, but markets just started to move really quickly. Looks like we were able to get all the Bandos chest plates off. Looks like we made about 150k or so on the Bandos chest plates, so not too bad at all. And we sold all the rune darts as well, and all the Armadillo crossbows. I literally have no idea what just happened. Like, everything just started selling, but okay, I'm very happy with that. Looks like we made... Wow, that's a pretty good flip. We made, like... almost 400k on those Armadillo crossbows, so that's pretty good. We'll take it. Let's see. So now we've got 4 slots filled up. Let's see what we made on the archer's rings as well, guys. Yeah, decent flip on the archer rings as well. A little bit shy of 100k. Very nice. Let's see. We could try flipping the Dragon Fire Shield. This is not an item I typically do on live stream, although it is an item I do a fair bit off stream, so we'll see if we can get a good margin on this. Not really that good. I guess we'll do a few of them. We'll just do 4 of them. This is just, the margin's not really that good. But we did get all the dragon pickaxes as well, so we're going to turn around and list those for 60-40, and hopefully we can get those off. We'll let that do its thing. We actually are getting the Dragonfire Shields pretty quickly, so we got to keep that in mind. Berserker Ring is what we're going to flip next. Since the Archer's Rings did flip relatively easily, I thought we might as well do the Berserker Rings as well. And yeah, looks like we do have a decent margin on those Berserker Rings. There we go. And let's see, what else can I flip here? Got 370 mil to work with. Gonna try to do the crossbow. You know this one, the risky flip that I always say don't do, but every single time we're on stream, I want to do them because the margins are very good. But again, be very careful flipping this item. It can be very sketchy to flip. Okay, the margin is really not even really worth flipping. I'm just going to try to do 2 of them to make up for the margin check, and hopefully we can get out of that afterwards. The Dragonfire Shield came in really fast, so I'm a little bit nervous that we're going to have trouble selling them. 7773 is what we'll do. Hopefully we can get those off decently, just because it is a little nerve-wracking that they did come in as fast as they did. 23 viewers. Wow, that is the record we've had for this live streaming series where we've been streaming every day. So welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in on today's live stream on this lovely Wednesday. Leave a like if you are enjoying the live stream. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. On top of this, link in the description below to our Discord group if you are learning how to flip, or maybe you're even an experienced flipper and you just want more opinions on certain items, then definitely join us in the Discord. Link in the description below, as I have said. Thank you guys for the continued support, and let's keep going. I want to flip a Grazi, but I'm a little bit scared. Let's go on GE Tracker and see what the Grazi is actually looking like, price-wise, and maybe we'll be able to buy and sell one. If it has bounced, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just nervous to pick up any of... Oh my. The Grazi's at 197 mil. Oh, it is falling down really hard. Okay, I'm not even going to touch that. That's so scary. I'm not even going to touch that. 304 mil. You know what we can do? We can do Bandos Tacits. Bandos Tacits are a fantastic flip if you have the money to do them. I would recommend at least like 200 mil before you want to flip Tacits, because they are relatively expensive. But again, they can make you a pretty penny if you can hit them correctly. And it looks like the margin is actually relatively stable right now, so we'll go ahead and try to flip a few of these. We'll do about 7 of them. Try to hit the limit since we do have the money to do so. And the Dragonfire Shields are selling. Berserker Rings are starting to buy as well. These Tortures haven't really succeeded, so we're going to go 1640. Or 16840. And we'll let that do its thing right there. Sorry, I've been neglecting the live chat here for a second, but we'll get back to it in a minute. Just give me 2 seconds here. We were able to buy and sell some of those Dragonfire shields, but they really weren't that great, so we'll probably stay away from them. On top of that, let's see. We have 101 mil to work with. I'm thinking of going with the Grimy Renard next. This is a flip I've been doing a lot here on the live streams, just because the Renard is so cheap right now. And as soon as I see this starting to go back up in price, I think I might try to invest and see if I can succeed on them. I don't think we're ever going to see Renard weed this low again, so it's just like very hard to determine when is the right time to buy in, I guess, but I mean, it's so cheap. Usually flipping the limit of this costs like 90 mil, and it's only 75 mil right now. 6,850 for Grimy Renard weed. That is by far the lowest it's ever been. Anyway, let's see what people in the live chat are saying. Brendan Forrester says, got 3 mil, how long do you think it will take to get 10 mil? Probably a good bit of time. You should be doing another moneymaker at the same time while you're flipping, if you're not already, because that's probably going to take a little bit too long. Let's go ahead and put the Amethyst Crystals in as well, guys, because they have been working out for us, and they are dirt cheap too, so this is definitely a great item to do overnight for this next couple of days, because they are very, very cheap. And it doesn't look like the margin on them is very good, though. Let me think of another item we can go ahead and do. Wow, we actually sold all those Dragon Pickaxes. That was one of the greatest flips like we've had here over the past couple of days, just because of how fast that went and how much profit we made off of that. Wow, that was really, really good. We're going to go ahead and do more of those. We're actually going to do 18 of them now because that actually worked out. So yeah, we'll list those, let them do their thing. We've got 11 mil to work with. That is a perfect amount to flip Mana Rays. Mana Rays, not a lot of you guys are fans of the Mana Rays. Personally, I'm a big fan. I've been able to get like 15 GP margins on these before, and recently they have not been as good, but they are like kind of, I'm not going to say a seasonal item. They're not really a seasonal item, but they do have spurts where, like, weeks where they're really good, and they have other weeks where they're really bad. This looks like it's going to be a pretty bad week for them, but we're going to try to flip them anyway. Brandon Forster, how long? I got 3 mil. How long does it take to get to 10 mil? Probably, if you're just doing flipping, I would think it would take you, I don't know, it could take you a month, man. So you definitely want to do another moneymaker on top of that, because 3 mil is not an optimal amount to flip with. What happens when you open the looting bag? I have no idea, man. Jordy Baldy says, Brendan, it depends. Oh, you're answering the question. Thank you, Jordy. Really do appreciate that, man. Jesus says, hey man, greetings from Venezuela. I was so occupied with the university I couldn't see you live this week. Dude, that's okay, man. You're here now. Really do appreciate the support. And wow, you're always tuning in from Venezuela, man. It's so cool. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you do enjoy the content. Leave a like if you do, man. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this, man. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel, but I'm sure you're already subscribed. And link in the description below to our Discord group if you are learning how to flip, or if you just, you know, you could, whether you're a beginner flipper or an experienced flipper, just join that Discord. It's a great place to hang out at the very least. And a lot of people say that they've joined the Discord, they've learned how to flip, and now they know how to flip. And some people come in and say that stuff, and then they leave and they go on and do their thing. And it's basically like raising children. That's what it feels like. No, but seriously, a lot of people come in there and say, like, hey, I didn't know how to make money before, and now you told me how to flip, and I'm making bank. So, like, a lot of success stories. You guys would actually be shocked how many people message me privately and say, hey, you taught me how to flip, and now I'm rich. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's so cool that we have a game that around the world people love to play, and we're connected just because of this game. Super cool, man. I'm hoping we can get some more of these dragon picks, because that was a good flip, so. Anyway, how are you guys doing today on this lovely Wednesday? We're almost to the weekend, sort of. We're about halfway, so keep working hard. Get to that weekend so you can enjoy yourself. Thursday is right around the corner. And then Friday, although I don't have class on Friday, so Thursday is like my Friday basically, so. These streams taught me to flip, and now I have 3 tables the wrong way up and 2 broken Monopoly sets. Oh man. I'm really actually nervous about these crossbows. The reason why we flip them is I just wanted to make up for the margin check. I would normally never flip a crossbow if it didn't flip for at least 200k. So that's why I'm a little bit nervous having these right now. I think the potential that they crash is a little bit higher than the potential that we're going to be able to sell these off. So that's why I'm a little bit scared. The Bandos Tacits are buying though, so I think we're actually going to be able to sell these, because they're not buying super fast, which means we did have a good listing on the margin there. And if anything, the margin is actually going to stretch for us, so we'll be able to make more money than we anticipated before. So hopefully that is the case. Anyway, we were able to sell these prayer potions. I don't know how much we made on those, but it's not like we made anything too significant, so you know, it's not really essential we report on that profit, but we definitely made at least 50k, I would think. Economy, what's up, Sierra? How are you, Economy, man? It's good to see you. Don't see you in the live streams all the time anymore, so thank you for coming, stopping by, and saying what's up, man. 18 mil, this is going to be a good amount to work with for air orbs. We'll put some air orbs in, see if we can actually get these in and out here and make a decent profit on them. 24 viewers, we got a lot of people today. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the live stream. How many likes are we at, guys? Someone let me know how many likes are we at. We gotta smash that like button for real. I mean, I'm bringing you streams every day this week. If that's not worth a like, I don't know what is, man. Anyway, the air orbs are only going for 5 GP, so I think we're gonna stay away from those. This is an item that I don't think I've maybe flipped on live stream once. Now, it's not something I normally do, but the margins on these are very good. The problem is they are quite slow to flip. And the margin on them today is not even that good, but they're better than a lot of the other Guthans and Darox armor sets. So, but they don't trade as fast. So we're just gonna list a couple and see what happens with them. Let's also check the Dragon Pickaxe again and see if we can get a better listing on that. Dragon Pickaxe, let's see. Because this actually was a great flip. So, okay, looks like the margin maybe went upwards a little bit. That it did. Alright, let's get a couple of these in. Can we still do 18? Yes, we can. We'll let that do its thing there. Yeah, been a bit busy. No worries, Economy, man. Pumpkinface says, hey, if you make your gaming channel, the first video should be on this game called Shell Shocks. It's basically CS with eggs. Huh, that's interesting. Never heard of that game before. The mana rays aren't really doing anything either, so let's cut back on those. We're going to switch this to Dragon Arrows. The Dragon Arrow margins these past couple of days have been very nice. They've actually gotten to the Dragon Arrow has gotten to a very low price. Now it looks like it's going back up in price. Yeah, it is. But if you guys remember, we were buying these for like $8.60 on one of our live streams. I don't know if it was yesterday's live stream or 2 days ago, but yeah, that's a crazy margin for Dragon Arrows. So, looks like we're going to get 7 GP today on these, so that's still pretty decent. Very happy with that. We'll let that do its thing there. Dragon Darts haven't really bought for a while, but we're going to leave it for a little bit longer just to see. Whew, a lot of commentary today. My voice is definitely exhausted from streaming every day and commentating on these things, but I am getting used to it, getting a little bit better. Have you checked the Zolver Scales, Revenant Ether yet? We checked Zolver Scales in the beginning, and we were only getting a 1 GP margin on them, so we didn't go back and check them again. But we could. That's something we could keep in mind here. Let's just try to sell these crossbows off for like 30.75. I'm a little bit nervous holding on to these for this long, just because the margin on them is not that great, so we could be in a crash scenario. I want to make sure we get them off before that happens, considering they are at a pretty high price compared to where they've been this past 2 days at least. So, how many likes are we at, guys? Can someone let me know how many likes we do currently have on the live stream? Really would mean a lot to me. I love when I get a lot of likes. It means I'm bringing good content to you guys, and I was convincing enough to make you hit that like button. I'm running out of water over here. 13? We only have 13 likes? Guys, come on. This is like the most viewership we've had all week, and we only got 13 likes. Smash that like button, boys. Smash that like button. It's so weird asking for likes. Like, it feels like, I don't know if I should feel guilty about it, or if that's just what YouTubers do, you know? It's like a weird feeling. Anyway, we're able to get those crossbows off, so that is very good to see. Let's see right here. Yeah, we made like a little bit less than 100k on those, but we also checked the margin, so we really didn't make that much money. That being said, we do have 72 mil to work with, which is a very optimal amount. This is going to be an interesting one. Abyssal Bludgeon. Let's try flipping a couple of these. They're at a decently high price, so we'll have to see if we're able to succeed on some of these or not. Not really a great margin on them either, but we'll flip 2 of them. Why not? We got all the Grimy Renar Weed. Let's actually check the margin one more time on those. They did almost instantly buy, so that's not the best sign. That being said, I think we're still going to be able to sell for a profit here. 6,850. We're gonna do 6,875. We'll do 6,870. I don't know if these are actually gonna sell on live stream or not, but they will definitely sell if I leave them in for a couple of hours. Bandos Tacit's still coming in quite slowly, but very happy that they are coming in at the very least. We've had some success moving things around today, so that's very good. How about tap the like button? I don't want to make it feel abused. Yes, okay, tap the like button. Poke the like button, whatever you want to call it, man. Oh my god, my voice is getting so tired from commentating like this frequently. I'm not even kidding. You can tell, you know when like you have a big presentation or you speak a lot? It has that like, it's getting like raspier, and I can feel it like very uncomfortably, and it's not a good feeling. But either way, not a big deal. I'm here bringing you guys the content that you need to see. Not that you want to see, but that you need to see. No. I don't know how I feel about these obsidian armor sets. I just don't know if they're going to make us enough profit. Drink some water, dude. Oh, don't worry. I got my water here, man. Let's go ahead and try to change these to red Chinchampas. Someone was telling me earlier that the red Chinchampas were actually a good flip, so we're going to try to do those. $13 at 19. Margin looks like it's going down a little bit. $13.30 is what they're selling for. That's a very good flip right there for the chins. 10 GP each on chins is actually very decent. That's kind of what you're looking for when you go to flip red Chinchampas, is maybe a 10 GP margin or so. Same with the black Chinchampas, although I will say that I find it significantly harder to flip the black chins compared to the red chins. I don't know what it is. I think it might be there's just less people selling the black chins compared to the red chins because they're a little bit harder to get. And when the quantities come in, they come in like mass amounts because of PKers who make huge banks filled with them. I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. Something to coat the throat like a honey or warm lemonade will help with the voice strain from sudden higher amount of use. Wow, that's actually a fantastic tip. Too bad I don't have any of that stuff, but that's okay. No worries. I'll just keep drinking water and you know, just not speaking to people for the rest of the day. You know how it is. I'm just kidding. I don't know when we're going to go live tomorrow. To be honest, we might not go live tomorrow, considering I have to stay up pretty late tonight to finish a school project, but maybe. I can't guarantee it, but I will definitely try for sure. But I can't guarantee that tomorrow we're gonna have a stream. I know it sucks. It sucks. It really sucks. But we'll definitely have one on Friday, hands down, no doubt, for sure on Friday. But I will try my best to have one tomorrow for you guys. So yeah, you just root for me, okay? Just root for me. We're going to be going for like another 10 minutes or so on today's live stream, guys. Not really going to go over an hour today, just because, I don't know, my voice is kind of tired. I need a little bit of a break, and yeah, and the flips are just, you know, doing their thing over here. But, of course, if you have any questions, you can let me know in the Discord. Link in the description below if you are interested in checking that out. Great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack, whether you're a beginner flipper or an experienced flipper, so definitely join that if you are interested. Looks like we got both of the Abyssal Bludgeons, so we're going to turn around and sell these for 29445,995, and hopefully they do sell relatively easily. Any plans for a weekend stream? Sure. I mean, we'll have the Friday stream, and maybe we'll do a Saturday stream as well. I've just been pumping out a ton of streams here recently because it's been fun, and I've had the time to do so. And I like to challenge myself every once in a while. So, yes, maybe we'll do a weekend stream, maybe around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we always do on the weekends. So, Friday, 12 p.m., and Saturday, 12 p.m. How's that sound? I don't know if we'll do flipping, though. We might just do other stuff in-game, just because I've done a lot of flipping recently. I kind of want to do something else. But look at this, guys. The Grimy Renarweed is starting to sell. Very happy to see that. We might be doing Vorkath. We might be doing some other kind of account progress, but that's probably what we'll do. We can do flipping as well, but that won't be the primary focus of those live streams. What's up, Gravid? How are you today, man? Why are you giving me a flat face, dude? Yeah, maybe a PVM stream is what we'll do, and maybe we can do some with the viewers as well. You sure you should be doing weekend streams if you have exams next week? Yeah, it's totally fine. I mean, it only takes up like an hour or two of my day, and I'll put the whole day dedicated towards studying, so yeah, no need to worry about that. Easy, Mom. Oh my god, that's funny. I'm going to send a negative donation for these early streams I get to miss half of. Gravid, you missed more than half of it, dude. You missed about the entire thing. I'm just kidding, but, I mean, I'm not kidding. You did miss the entire thing for the most part, but what I'm saying is you will get to see me live on the weekend, on Saturday, if you're interested, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you better wake up early, man, and Friday as well, we'll do a 12 p.m. stream. I actually forgot today to wait until 12 to stream. I accidentally popped up my stream a little bit early because usually we stream on at 12 on these days, so I did forget that. I'm raging. Don't worry, you'll catch me later, man. Don't worry. We've been streaming a lot, bro. We've been streaming every day this week. You know that, so you'll be able to catch me. Don't worry. I mean, I wish I could stream later in the day, but this is the only time I can stream for the next couple of days because I have class and stuff. I have to stream now or else I can't stream. Boy, you know what's happening this weekend, Sierra. Oh, yeah, you're right, dude. You're right. Focus on that, okay? But tell me how it goes for sure, man. Do you flip while doing PVM, lower volume items? I actually flip high volume items most of the time, but I will flip low volume too. I do flip while I do PVM, yes. Especially Vorkath, and flipping is like a great moneymaker. Anyway, guys, be sure to leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. Link in the description below to our Discord group if you are interested in learning how to flip with your cash deck, or just become a better flipper in general, or just want some people to talk to. Yes, link in the description below for that Discord. It's super helpful. Almost everyone that comes in there says it's awesome, and it really has helped them learn to flip. Nick C, what's up, man? Hey. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday, and thank you for tuning in, bro. Why won't it let me like 100 times? I don't know, Sean. I really don't know, man. The flipping master is in the house. What's up, Eric Croc? Good to see you, bro. Thank you for tuning in, man. Make sure you leave a like, dog. Do you flip the Glory 6 or the Empty Glory? I flip the Glory 6, personally. The Empty Glory, you can get bigger margins on, but takes even longer. Again, that is in my experience. That's in my experience. Been a very decent day of flipping here. Been like a very standard live stream for flipping, like 100%. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. Naz, why you gotta do that to me, man? I checked the Discord, you say D-clause. You can't, I flipped it successfully last stream, man. Why you gotta hate, bro? No, but I mean, if you guys don't know, I lost a lot of money on D-clause one time. It was actually, we bought them on stream, and I planned to sell them overnight. I think that's what happened. Let's see. Let me try to get these tacits on a good listing here. Hold on. 33490, I think what we'll do. 33490, 995. All I do is love you. You're crazy, Naz. You've been really into those tacits lately, lol. Yeah, actually, I think tacits is like one of my favorite items to flip. They buy and sell at like an average, like actually pretty slowly in comparison, but the margins on them is always very decent. Like, I always hit very good margins on them. So yeah, that's why I always go back to flipping them, just because they've always treated me so nicely. So anyway, Berserker rings are not buying. We're gonna list this for 3870, 995. We'll list that and let it do its thing. Should sell almost instantly. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we actually made more than I intended on it. So, hey, there we go. We'll take that for sure. We're going to be flipping for the next 5 minutes or so, guys. And we're going to be wrapping up the live stream. So, let me see. 77 mil. We'll do Grimy Snapdragon. Now, I like to flip the herbs on stream and then have them sell off stream, because you can list them for their original margin prices and they will eventually sell. In fact, for the Grimy Renar, I went above that. So, yeah. Ooh, we can't actually flip the entire limit. Maybe we can do 10k of them, or a little bit less. 9,750. Ooh, we don't have enough for 9,750. Okay, 9,700. Bruh. 9,500? That's gonna be too low. 9,600. 9,550. Oh my. 9,525. There we go. God, that was really tough. Please don't end. Well, you missed it, man. I've been streaming for an hour already. We weren't super early today. We were later than we've been on these past couple of streams, I think. Did you lose as much as Ice-T stands to lose on Grazi? No, I don't have any Grazis right now. I only lost 6 mil total on the Grazi over the past like week or so. So I'm staying away from it now. I don't want any of that anymore. It's too risky for me at this point. Something I don't see you do is Astral Runes. I usually get 7 to 10 GP margins on them. Yeah, I don't ever really do runes anymore when I'm flipping. Reason being is runes are not really large enough profits for me at this point, to be quite fair. I like flipping runes, but now I have like too much money to flip runes, to be honest. I was 15 minutes late. Frowny face. I meant on the infamous D clause. No. Ice-T has lost more on the Grazi than I lost on the D-Claws, but the reason the D-Claws are so iconic is it was like one of the first items that I've lost like a significant amount of money on. I think it was like maybe 2 mil or something. It wasn't like crazy, but yeah, and that was like the first time I had lost it, so I was kind of like rip. And it was just funny because I was like reacting on this stream or something about it. I don't exactly remember the story, to be quite fair. I'm sure the memers on here will remember though. It's kind of crazy that I have these fans that have been around for so long. Like, Ice-T has been around forever, Economy has been around forever. Like, there's so many people on here that have actually stuck with me for like years. Like, I didn't upload for like 4 months, it didn't say anything, and they're still here. Like, that's crazy. I have a really good fan base for such a small YouTuber, so thank you guys for making that, you know, like, for being awesome fans, honestly, always supporting me and encouraging me to do the live streams every day, coming in, saying what's up. Like, seriously, it means a lot to me, guys, so thank you. Just like as a small streamer, you don't expect those things, you know? Like, you expect to have live streams where no one's gonna come in here and do anything, but you guys are always in here, always saying what's up, always helping me flip and everything like that, so thank you guys. Anyway, we're just kind of waiting for some things to come through. We're going to be wrapping up the stream in the next couple of minutes here, so I'm just giving everything a little bit longer to buy up, so we can make all of our listings here, or like all of our selling listings, or I don't even know how to say it. 6046 is what we're going to sell these for, though. I wish I could keep going, but I have class, and my voice is mad tired. Well, I don't have class for a while, but I need to stop. My voice is kind of dying over here, but that's a good sign, because that means that I'll use my voice more and more, and I'll get accustomed to streaming like this. It's not because I've been speaking a ton. It is, but it's also because it's very dry where I live, and yeah, that's another big problem here. I work tech support, so been loving watching your series between the clients. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Of course, we have all the past live streams on the channel. If I'm ever not live and you want to check something else out, you can definitely look at that. You're my favorite since you called me funny. That's good. I'm back to work. I'll watch the stream later, man. Get that GP. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. Flip humidifiers in real life. Yeah, dude, seriously. Well, apparently my apartment complex has built-in humidifiers, quote-unquote, but, I mean, they don't really help me out very much. Green D-Hide or green D-Hide leather? Either. It doesn't really matter. Green D-Hide is going to give you larger margins, but it's going to be a little bit harder to flip than the green D-Hide leather. Gonna cut back on the Snapdragon here. We didn't get that much, but just because we are going to be wrapping up the stream here, guys, so I want to get all the sales listed, and I'll let you know in the Discord how much I made. I let you guys know the other day, I don't know if you saw, but we had a pretty profitable live stream. I don't remember exactly what the profit was, but I do remember that I posted it. So we're going to list these for $9.70, and we'll let that do its thing. You remind me of that stand-up comedian. I'll see if I can find it. Really? Which one? I'm definitely not a stand-up comedian by any means, but thank you. I mean, I guess that's a positive thing to receive, or a positive compliment, so appreciate that. I didn't know the limit on these dragon pickaxes was so large. Like, what the heck? I wish I knew about this item earlier. Send it to me on the Discord, Naz. Yesterday was 2.1 if I recall correctly. Yeah, I think it was. I think you're right. Thank you, Jordy. Do appreciate that. This will be pretty good today, too. We had those Armadillo crossbows are just really good. These Bandos Tassets, when they sell off, will also be a very good flip for us. And we were able to get the bludgeon off as well. Very happy to see that. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to be wrapping up the stream today, but hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. And, of course, I need to get on with my day as well as you guys, I am sure. a lot to do today for me. And yeah, basically, again, hopefully you guys did enjoy the stream. Leave a like if you did. Link in the description below to our Discord group if you are interested in learning how to flip with your cash stack. And again, thank you for the continued support here on the live streams. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with another live stream, so stay tuned for that. Link in the description below to our Discord if you do want to be notified about the live streams. Anyway, guys, thank you all for the continued support here on the channel. Really been growing a lot recently and having a great time with the channel. Honestly, love the direction where we're going. And that being said, I will see you guys all next time.